welcome to the Thick AF podcast, everyone.
Hey.
Hello, we're back. My name is Emily.
And this is Sarah.
We're so happy to be here today, guys. Can't wait to discover some more cool things about everybody. So today, we've got that FMK for you.
Otherwise known as Fuck, Marry, Kill, because Crampsy doesn't like the F word.
Well, it's just not good. So my parents would be not proud.
I mean, I don't think mine are thrilled either, but it comes with the territory because now we've made it a part of things.
Yeah, I guess. So, and then we're going to talk about some, some other things about like living with a boyfriend, girlfriend, partner. And then also like if you've ever created a Finsta. And I didn't know what a Finsta was, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. So, Sarah's going to lead us off on that. So, anyways, how's it been going?
Going fantastical.
Good. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. I know. One of my favorite days of the week is hanging out with Sarah to record the podcast.
It really is.
It is my favorite day.
My favorite
one of
day.
my favorite days. It's my favorite day.
It's my favorite day, and I think that we have like almost highs and lows because, oh no.
My drink is so strong. You should not look at my reactions. We just went up and made a drink, and we put Maker's Mark in this, like, I got a Walmart order a long time ago, and they, like, sent me the wrong order, and it had, like, 100 of these, like, liter bottles of peach and orange spritzer drink things,
water.
and so we're trying to use them, because I feel bad throwing them away, because,
Well,
I'm hoarder-ish.
No, you've tried to give them away a ton of times, but they've actually come in handy. Example tonight, because we like bourbon, like
I like
soda water
with
and
a
orange.
slash of orange.
Yeah, so I mean it worked out perfectly. Anyways, I was the bartender. I made her drink a little strong because she lives here and she doesn't have to drive.
Yeah, but holy moly!
I
took a sip and it's like woo.
Listen, I did not even do two full shots.
It was 2 full shots.
No,
I
it
watched
wasn't.
you. I think you put more, and you were like, "This is yours," and then you did yours, and it was the same amount. And I was like, "Hold on a second,
untrue.
This is not right." Okay,
untrue. Anyways,
so all right, so let's get into it. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. So my fuck, marry, kill of the week is, and I really have no idea what your answer is going to be, so I'm kind of excited about it. But it's margarita, dirty martini, and an old fashioned.
Oh, snap.
Right?
Oh, okay, so I am allergic to agave, according to the doctors. But I can drink like a Montezuma's Revenge margarita.
That?
You never have Montezuma?
No, thank God I haven't.
Montezuma is basically, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but even I went to Phil Sandoval's in Huntsville over the weekend, and I saw Phil, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you can have some Montezuma," and I'm like, "Yeah," because it's like flavored vodka basically. It doesn't have any agave in it. Tequila, yeah, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to the stuff that's inside of it, so not technically tequila. Anyway, I love margaritas, but I will I learned a very hard way that I was allergic to. I'm not anaphylactic. Anyways, it's a long story on that whole thing, but I'm not supposed to drink agave, and freaking love margaritas. Love them so much. I would, if I wasn't allergic, I would, what was the other two? Margarita,
dirty martini, and an old fashioned.
Oh, so I would marry a margarita if I wasn't allergic to agave. I said there's 2 answers.
Okay, give your first answer.
First answer is no agave. And
so kill agave or margarita?
Kill margarita.
Okay.
Oh, no, hold on. But like, if I'm not allowed to have agave, I would kill it. And then I would fuck dirty martini and marry old fashioned. Okay. And then if I am allowed to have agave, or if it's an agave free margarita, then I would marry margarita, kill dirty martini. I don't know, maybe not. And fuck the old fashioned. What do you think?
I love the hell out of a margarita also.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to marry a margarita, fuck a dirty martini, and kill an old fashioned. And I am a big bourbon girl, but an old fashioned is not my favorite bourbon drink.
That's why I was like,
Lord
sorry.
Jesus.
And it's not mine either. That's why I was kind of hesitant to say that, because
I knew it would be a good one because
I-
we love bourbon.
I do, and it's similar. So it's
Yes.
similar, but I don't like all the sugar.
Agreed.
I don't like the sugar, and there's something else that they put in there that I'm not a huge fan of. But I do like the Maker's Mark, or like a bourbon with soda water. I like a fresh with an orange, and I like
My
the
favorite
orange.
bourbon drink these days is like a Kentucky mule.
Oh, okay, so like a ginger beer
Yes.
with bourbon.
Ginger. I will do
And
ginger
lime?
beer with everything. Ginger beer with vodka. Ginger beer with mezcal. Love it.
Mezcal. I don't even know it.
Yes.
I've heard of that.
Smoky tequila.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't know, because
Mhm.
I'm not allowed.
I don't know if it has agave or not. Probably.
100% probably. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure if it's not doesn't have agave, it's not really tequila.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
Mezcal. Yeah, I've seen it. I know what it is, and like I hear it, but like I don't think I've ever had it because I'm not supposed to. So,
Heard.
all right, what's next? What you got?
I will do an off the cuff fuck Mary kill.
All right, let's do it.
Again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Love this.
I am going to do. Hang on a second. Ryan Gosling.
Oh Lord, I think that he should have been in that last one.
Yes, I have heard that feedback as well. So Ryan Gosling. We'll do Miles Teller
Who the hell is that?
from
I'm looking him
Top
up. while
Gun
you talk.
Maverick
I'll look him up.
and Jude
Oh.
Law.
No. Miles Teller is from something else. What is he? Oh, I love him.
Did you hear
And
my
Jude
last?
Law.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, he was like the best in The Holiday. Shout out to Melanie, she loves that movie, and my mom.
And okay, so Jude Law. Oh, I can't. Why don't you go first? Can you go first this time? That would be great. Thanks. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know much about these peeps, so I'm gonna get some from you.
I am going to fuck Miles Teller,
Fuck Miles Teller. Okay.
marry Ryan Gosling, and kill Jude Law.
Yeah. I'm thinking that mine might be the same. So Miles Teller, I didn't know. I forgot about him. What is he in that I love him
War
so much
Dogs.
for? War Dogs, but he's also in. What else is he in?
Two Night
The
Stand.
Spiderhead movie with
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about.
with freaking Chris Hemsworth. It's good. It's on Netflix. All right, so Ryan Gosling, I'm going to marry. I think I have the same as you. Jude Law, I'm gonna kill because I don't think he's attractive. I don't know why everybody loves
he
him so
is
much.
so good in The Holiday.
But he's a
and
good actor, but he's not that. I don't know.
That's why I killed him. 'cause
And he
in
seems
real
really
life-
small too.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I mean, I don't know. I'm a pretty big girl. Like, I'm not a tiny lady. Like,
I hear you.
I'm short, but I'm thick AF. Just saying.
You don't say.
Mhm. You don't say, girls. So that Ryan Gosling, I like a tall. I mean, everybody likes tall, but like honestly, I've dated short guys, and I don't hate that. I'm not opposed to a short guy. Look at you with your big eyes. See, that's messed up. Like, listen, sometimes it just depends.
It's just not for me.
So I have dated some short guys, and they like kissing is easier. You don't have to stand. You're taller than me though. You're a lot taller than me. What are you? 5'7", 5'8"? What are you? Which one?
My license says 5'8".
Okay, but what are you in real life?
Probably 5'7".
Okay, you're a liar. My license says 5'4", and I'm 5'3.5", or something like that.
So we're both liars.
Well, but 5'3.5" is different than a whole inch.
I'm probably 5'7" and
I
3/4.
rounded up.
Yeah, me too.
No, you didn't.
If
What
I'm
you
5'7"
did?
and
Did
I
you do
rounded
it
up
with
to
that? What did you do
5'8"?
with that bun on the top of your head?
You leave me
That 2
alone.
inches?
I'm allowed to come over here and look ratchet.
No, I like your butt. Oh my God! Don't even turn this on me. Okay, so it is not about that. So, anyways, but where
Yes,
I'm
my
killing
bun added an extra 1.5 inches.
or 2.
I'm giving my bun some credit, man. Thank you.
Bun. Bun. Yeah. So Anyways, yeah, I'm the same as you with that one. You got any more FMKs, or are we moving on?
No, I think we can move along.
Let's move on. You ready?
Yes.
All right, what you got, girl?
I think we're going to talk about what it's like, or what it might be like, or would you, after living alone for so long, live with a partner again?
Um, I think about this a lot, actually. And it's very hard because, and I've lived with other people before and I've had roommates. So,
Same.
going first of all, going from a roommate to no roommate and then trying to have a roommate again.
Right.
In general, a roommate, you can't really like get mad like in a relationship and break up with your roommate. I mean, you can, but like you don't want to. So it's different for a roommate and like a partner or like a boyfriend, girlfriend, that type of thing. But like it's still a roommate and you have to get used to their quirks and those things. And then, like, what if they have another animal? I have four animals, three dogs, and a cat. And if they have another animal, that would be freaking crazy. Also, whose house would we move to? And my thing, I am very selfish because I love my place, but I do want a bigger place, but like, I don't want to get rid of my place because I love it so much. And I just got it.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if it was like a bedroom or two more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
think
like
that's
some
totally
more
fair. I
storage
mean,
or whatever.
I don't know. For me, it's been really easy. I've lived in the same place for the last like 9.5 years, and it's a one-bedroom apartment, and I have a hard no that nobody is moving into that apartment. But I'm also moving out of it into a two-bedroom. But I'm not about to invite somebody else into that small space.
But
Like,
would you move into somebody else's?
I think it depends on what, like, where they're living.
So I feel like, and so this is me from the
Would I move
outside,
into another
knowing
apartment?
you and only knowing you the as best I can.
Yeah.
I feel like you would succeed most if they moved in
With
with
me.
you. 100%. You would be like, hell no, this is how I live, and you need to come into my world and not like, oh no, I'm coming into your world. If you went into their world, you'd be like, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, I think that's fair. I want to give myself a little credit and say that I would absolutely compromise if they came and lived
I
in,
think you
in my
would.
space. Like, I'm not about to be
Wait,
like,
oh,
this
in
is.
your space, not in
Yeah.
their space. What about you living in their space, though?
I don't think I would do it. I think you're
Yeah.
right about that. And
I'm pretty
no,
right. Yeah, I'm right.
I mean, I think that's fair, but I do think that I don't think that I would be territorial enough, excuse me, to
She
stop.
would.
To be like it's my way or the highway? No, I wouldn't.
Well, not my way over the highway, but you would be. I think that you would be like the wearing the pants.
I don't think no, I don't feel comfortable saying that. That I
Okay.
would wear the pants. I think in 10 years ago, absolutely wanted to wear the pants
Oh, 10
always.
years ago, I was
Yeah.
not wearing any pants. I still don't wear, like, I didn't listen. I didn't wear pants until you got here today. I didn't wear any pants. I worked, like,
You're
and I
wild.
wore a tank top and panties all day today.
What?
When I took the dogs out, I put a robe on.
You don't like to let me say that I'm bossy. Like, you try to not let me say that about myself.
Because
But
I don't want you to. I don't want, because thoughts becomes words and words become actions, and I don't want you to continue to think that you're bossy and then you continue to be bossy if you don't want to be.
No, and
Yeah.
I have come a long way from being bossy and being a my way or the highway kind of person. And I was that way in my relationship back in the day and with my friends. And I have figured out that I cannot be that way. I have to be more conducive to the way that other people do things. And I'm
Yeah.
okay with that now. Do I think
You're
that
still a
I'm going to
little
have
bit like that, but I see it with me, like with me a lot, like because we haven't known each other as long as like some other people that we
yeah,
know,
right.
and I feel like I know you, the newer you. You know what I mean?
Yes, I
Yeah.
totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I think that's completely fair. I mean, I've definitely learned how to compromise and I've definitely learned how to pick my battles. And I think that I am not going to put myself in that kind of situation of living together. I did that a long time ago, and I think I did it because I thought that it was like the next step in the relationship, and this was the way that it had to be. And I don't feel that way anymore. I don't think that I would live with anybody again without a commitment, more so than we're exclusively dating.
I see that. And I agree with that.
I played the wife and the, partner and whatever, and I didn't get anything out of it. I mean, it was an okay relationship, but I eventually found it necessary to leave, and I don't want to do that with the next person.
I agree with that. I mean, I think that's great. I think that's good. I
Well, and
think that's good that you found that out.
I'll say this much: my stepmom can give a big fat "I told you so," because when I wanted to move in with that person, she was like, "Sarah, you haven't even lived by yourself outside of the 3 semesters that I spent at SUNY Cortland when I first went to college." And she was like, "You have no idea what it's like to live by yourself. You need to figure that out first." And I was like, "I'm gonna do this though," and I did it, and it didn't work out, and now I feel the way that she, predicted I would feel, which is I'm going to do that with the next person when I'm in a committed relationship beyond we're exclusively dating one another.
Yeah. And I feel that kind of pain a little bit because so I was just graduating or like about to graduate from undergrad and my rent was so expensive for me at that point.
Yeah.
And I had not found a job yet. Like I was making $10 an hour working at a restaurant and like a fast casual restaurant working like 8 to 5 and then I did end up finding a job at like a sports medicine clinic and but I was still making like probably $10-12 an hour at that point and I couldn't afford like I only could afford my apartment with my loans. And so I had to tell my roommate, I was like, hey, I can't afford it because my mom was like, you don't have student loans anymore. You're going to have to pay for this. And I couldn't afford it. So I had to tell my roommate, and I feel really bad because she had to get another, I had to like sublease my place out and like she had to find a roommate and I think she hated the girl and I feel like we kind of like our relationship kind of went downhill from there. But I mean, there was nothing I could do. So at that point, I was dating this guy and I moved in with him. And he had a house and his parents owned it. And the rent was like $300 a month or something wild.
Damn.
Like it was amazing. Yeah. And I mean, like I couldn't turn that down. And so I had my own bedroom with all my furniture and I moved all my stuff in. But, we were dating. So like we shared a whole bedroom or whatever. But we ended up breaking up at one point. I mean, it was a while after that, but and I don't know how long. It may have been a year, may have been 2 years. I don't know how long.
Yeah.
When we broke up, and I was like, oh my God, I need to move out because he was like the next day bringing girls over.
Ew.
Yes. Like I was in my bedroom and he would have like girls over in his room and I could like hear them having sex. Yeah.
That's hateful.
Yep. Mhm. Yeah.
Ew.
And so I would sit out in the living room or in the kitchen in the dining room the next morning and wait for the excuse my language to go home and I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going? Like what the hell are you doing here?" But yeah, it was really awkward and when I moved, I did that because of the money thing. And my mom and dad, I don't remember them saying much about it, but I do remember my little brother Daniel. He was so upset and he was like, "You're not supposed to live with anybody before you get married." And he went on this whole thing about it. And Daniel, I'm going to tell you right now. How do you feel? How do you feel now? How do you feel about it now?
I was gonna
Let's
say
see how that goes.
I'm sorry, isn't he doing that right now?
Pretty much. I mean, he has his own house. He's selling it. So, but yeah. So, sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry I broke your heart. He's probably like, well, it's because of you. Um, I'm sorry, Daniel, that I broke your heart about that. But I was poor. Like, I like couldn't afford it, and I didn't know where to live, and rent's expensive. I didn't want to have to move home. That's my whole thing.
Listen, I totally get it. I was living with a roommate that I met through Jessica, and it did not go well. We did like a 7 month lease, and it went well for the first 7 months. And then, very quickly after we re signed for another 14 months, it went very downhill.
Mm.
And I decided that I was going to move out, and I was adamant about it, and I just said, you can either leave me on this lease and I will not pay a dime. And if you can't afford it by yourself, then our credit, both of our credit, will go to shit. Or you can sign a roommate relinquish agreement and let me out of this lease. And she signed it, and I went and found the apartment that I'm still living in today because it was what I could afford on like a $30,000 salary at the time. And I've been there ever since. And now I'm moving on up to a 2 bedroom.
Well, I'm just going to tell you right now that I would never move in with you because you would hate me and we would not be friends ever again. See, but unless it was me, if I would probably be like, Sarah. But like if you were like,
why do you think that?
I just feel like you would be like mad at me all the time.
But why?
I don't know because you're just you're Sarah.
I don't even know what
I
that
think
means.
that, but like I would never like I don't think that like I just wouldn't want to live with you.
Melanie says the same thing. Y'all are breaking my heart.
I just think that you are. I don't know if the word is stubborn
Oh, I am that for sure.
or if it's like stubborn is more than selfish, I guess. Because you're not selfish. You like are very giving and like you do things for everybody else, but like maybe a little bit like
I like things a particular
a
way.
little bit, but I am the same way. But like also, I am not that.
It's
much.
not about to ruin your day though. Like it'll
Right.
ruin my day.
Yeah. See, I'm like, oh, whatever.
It'll
I'll
give
just like.
me anxiety and it'll.
Well, this
ruin
is
my
why
day.
we need Lexapro for all peeps. But look, I wasn't like that before, but like Lexapro saved my life, peeps. Look, honestly, I haven't even taken it that long, but I know the difference. Like, there's a difference, but we still had a difference before I took it. So, but yeah, no, I don't know. I wouldn't want to live with you, but I also wouldn't want to live with a lot of other people. Like,
no, I understand that, and I think it's,
you wouldn't want to live with me either. So, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you wouldn't. You'd be like, no.
we can have two separate wings of a house and come into a
Oh,
common
look,
space.
if we had that, that would be freaking fun.
For sure.
I want all of our friends to have like
a commune.
like a compound.
I know,
Yeah,
we've
commune.
talked about it for so long.
We could be like the what's that movie where like is it Sandra Bullock or is it it's Jennifer Aniston and somebody and they go out to Wanderlust. I love that movie and they go out there and like
no, I don't want to.
but we're not gonna do that. But like we're not gonna like have one person that has sex with everyone. But
no, God no.
except for me, just kidding.
Oh, God.
Because
Your
I don't
parents are
ever.
gonna love that.
I know, but listen, I don't have sex with anybody, so I'm just saying.
It's true.
It's the truth. Okay, we'll just clear that up. I'm just trying to say.
No, I totally get it.
It's probably the same with that guy. He never had sex with anybody, so he was like, "I'm going to make a commune and tell everybody that I have to have sex with their wives."
So after old dude that you lived with and broke up with, I don't know how long ago that was or whatever, but have you ever created a Finsta fake Instagram account?
No, because Instagram, honestly, like that was a long time ago, and I don't think Instagram was around at that point. If it was, it wasn't.
Have you ever created one though since anybody you've ever dated or whatever to like stalk them or somebody else?
No, but I will tell you a story about
okay.
This one guy, and it may be the same guy we're talking about, but it may not be. So I don't know how, but me and one of my friends, decided that he was doing something bad, and we created a fake. I forgot what it's called. It's called it's like a porn site, but for real people. It's not Madison. It's not the Holly Madison.
Ashley Madison.
No, it's not Ashley Madison. It's the other one. Hang on. No. Okay, so it's called adultfriendfinder.com or something like that. And honestly, I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been like over 10 years, I think, that this happened. And I don't know how we figured out that he was on there. So we found out that I did, or I don't know if we both did, found out that he had an account. And one day I got on there and he was on.
Is this your boyfriend?
This was my boyfriend.
Holy shit.
Yes, okay. And I get on there, and I'm gonna tell you, the truth that you're gonna judge me after this,
No, I
okay?
won't.
Yes, you will. You're gonna freaking judge me, and okay. So I got on there and I talked to him, and because I had this fake profile and I had like whatever picture I put on there, and then we got on the webcam, and he showed himself jacking himself off. And I got on there and I was like, what the hell, dude?
Did you put your face on there and you were like, sir?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was like, what the hell?
What are
Seriously,
you
what are you
doing?
doing? Like, is this for real?
Wow.
And this was back when like this was not like a like it was like internet
Is
wasn't
that
as
what
much.
you think I would judge you about?
No, it's because I'm pretty sure we stayed together after that for a little bit. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we stayed together after that, and but
no.
you know, whatever. And I got what I was served.
Is this the same guy from Christmas Accident?
Yep.
Oh.
Also the same guy I lived with.
No.
Oh, we had a lot of things. We went through a lot together, honestly, though. Like, and there were some other things that happened that you don't know about, like that kept us together. So, anyway,
Lessons learned.
Lessons learned. I ended up seeing him at like a recently. I haven't seen him in
How
a long
recently?
time. I was with Rose and DJ. It was like this year, I think.
Damn. Does
At-
he live in Birmingham?
Yeah, I think he lives in the same house.
Oh,
I think his
snap.
sister lives there maybe now. I don't know if she's moved out or not. But I saw him and he had like I didn't recognize him. He had a ponytail.
Wait, a ponytail?
Yeah, he had a ponytail. It's like, well, maybe it was like a
Listen.
half. It was like half up, half down.
Okay. My dad just got his hair cut.
Oh yeah.
And he is so proud of his haircut, his long hair, the whole thing. He had not had his haircut since October of 2019. And he got it cut in October of this year. So 3 years he let his hair grow. And he donated like, I'm going to go, listen, don't hold me to it. Either 17, somewhere between 17 and 22 inches of hair to Wigs for Kids.
Wigs for Kids? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was Locks of Love.
Yes, I don't know what made him make that choice, but he looks
Did he take
younger and handsome. I mean, he's always handsome, my dad, but like he looks so good with his haircut.
Like,
it was long and scraggly before.
I saw pictures of it. I didn't think it looked scraggly. I thought it looked like really like straight and nice.
His hair's a little curly.
Is it?
And he used to keep it in a ponytail, and when it was like in the in-between stage and he wore it down.
Stage?
Yeah, the tween stage. And he wore it down. We told him one time that he looked like the Undertaker and he was not happy.
Oh, poor guy. You got that long hair. He's like,
I
yeah.
tried to tell him before he went and got his hair cut by the same girl, Shelly, who does my stepmom's hair and my hair. And we tried to tell him, I was like, go to the mailroom. I was like, they do like a hot towel on your face with like essential oils. And he was like, I don't want none of that.
Oh my God, I want to go to the mailroom and like they don't do this the stuff that they do at these men barbershops.
Yeah,
they don't do it. It's like they have like a bunch of women working there that are like in Hooters uniforms basically, and they like massage you and give you a happy ending essentially. I wish that that's how it works at our place. Our place, we go and we talk, and I'm like, can I just go and like, can I have a man cut my hair that's
do you know
not gay?
Do you know what I've seen on TikTok lately? You can ask for a silent appointment. Like if for like working women or moms or something like that just like that's their time away from either their job or their family or whatever, they can go in and they can ask for a silent appointment because that is just their
Do they put them in a room by themselves?
No, but their stylist just doesn't talk to them. Like,
what about the other people in the room?
Well, I mean,
because I hear all their conversations and then I start talking. Or like, what if you have a silent appointment and then you start talking?
Well, that's because neither one of us have a problem having a conversation with a stranger.
Oh my God, I know. But sometimes I don't want to have conversation, and then I feel bad. I'm like, I want to be here and be quiet, and I'm sure they're okay with it, but I'm like, I feel bad not talking to them.
That's because you're the ultimate people pleaser.
Not really.
When it comes to feeling bad about talking to strangers, yeah, I'd call that people pleasing.
I don't feel bad about talking to strangers, but my hair stylist that does my hair every time, yeah.
Why do you feel bad? It's
You
you're paying for your time with
would you
her.
not feel bad going to Shelly and not saying a word to her?
No, because me and Shelly are friends.
Exactly. That I'm friends with my
But
hairstylist.
I don't need that. If I needed that, Shelly would give it to me.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan.
I mean, it's something to think about.
Yeah.
Something to give our listeners to think about.
Yeah.
If they've never heard of a silent
Think
appointment.
about it, guys. Silent appointments. Sometimes I need like silent friend appointments. Like be here, but don't be here.
Listen, I had the same thing that I needed this weekend after I had been out at my parents' house. Brandon and I got back to my house, and he was like, "All right, you take a shower, then I'll take a shower, then we'll go run our errands or whatever." I needed to go to Home Goods and get like shower bathroom stuff essentially for my guest bathroom because I forgot now I have two bathrooms. And I was like, I can't go like I need to sit down and just be quiet for a little while. And we sat down in the living room and he left me alone. And 20 minutes later I was like, "Okay, would you like to like watch a movie or something for right now? I'm still not ready to like get up and get moving."
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. I think that's great that you guys have that because in the beginning of a relationship, it's like go 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 go. Let's make everybody. Let's try to entertain the other person, and let's be like, I don't want to lose your interest. And so sometimes it's exhausting, and it's like, oh my god, you're always here, and like I need my alone time, and you definitely need your alone time. Like even though she doesn't want her alone time, she doesn't ever want to be alone. She wants something, but she needs like her alone time. You know what I mean? Or silent time too. She wants somebody to be there, like with your hand on her back, like making sure you're there just in case. But like, don't say a word and don't do anything. Don't make any movements.
I mean, that was one of my favorite things about my friendship with Melanie when we were, I mean, we are still best friends, but when we were neighbors, when we got together, it didn't matter if I was at her house or she was at my house or whatever, but the majority of the time, our like routine when we spent time together was playing Jeopardy. Like we would record Jeopardy and play old episodes of Jeopardy, and we were terrible, but it was fun.
Did y'all do it out loud?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. And answer the question. Dumb answers count for something. But yeah, we would play Jeopardy, and then we would just sit there on our phone sometimes and not talk to each other. We would let like a show or a movie or something just play, and we wouldn't talk to each other, but we were still spending quality time together. And we wanted to say something, we would say it.
So hold on. Go back to the Jeopardy thing. You said dumb answers count. You gave points
No,
for dumb answers.
no,
Okay.
no points for dumb answers.
Are you sure?
But like, there was no judgment for a dumb answer.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. See, you said dumb answers count, and I was like,
no, like count for participation.
yeah. See, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
like if you don't have you should have an answer, even if you don't know it. Like if you're just like, I don't know, purple.
Yeah.
Like purple. What is purple?
Yeah. We didn't even make each other say what is. We would
See,
just,
that's
yeah.
good. Yeah,
I know.
that's
just
nice
shout the
because
answer.
that you will lose if you don't do that.
I was the biggest loser of all because Melanie's really smart.
Yeah, she is pretty smart.
And with like literature and history and stuff,
yes,
she
screw
was an English
you, Melanie.
major.
You're pretty and smart, and like we love you, but we don't want to.
She's gonna be on.
You're hard to love because you're so smart and pretty.
True that.
And you have cute glasses.
The cutest glasses. She's gonna be a guest here soon.
Yeah. Woo! What day? Soon. This month, maybe.
The week before Christmas should be.
Yeah. So maybe
week after
Christmas
we'll
week.
See.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So back to like relationships and all that stuff, and like living with somebody, and figuring out that it wasn't right for you. What do you think? Were there any red flags for you? What type of relationship red flags did you have?
Um, I would say, as far as like living with somebody, the one person that I did live with, and when it was coming to an end, a relationship red flag was like not having meals together anymore. Like when we started doing our own separate thing for dinner, watching our own separate shows in separate rooms, like we became roommates instead of partners.
So that's not a red flag. That's like the end of your relationship. So do you know of anything like that started up front that
Yeah,
that
when I
you know?
found some girl's tits on his phone in the beginning and still stuck around.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like what else?
I don't know.
And what about
Like,
other guys? Any other guys?
um,
Like
yeah,
big red
I would
flags.
say having like a relationship and an ex that still calls you and like bitches at you about things that happened in your relationship. Why are you talking to her? You're dating me. I don't understand that. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Uh,
If
well,
you're not over it, then figure it out with her. If you're over it, then quit answering her damn phone calls and text
one,
messages.
did they have a good response for that? Because I feel like we have some friends that have some situation like that where they feel that same way, but there are relationships that may or may not need, they may be a little different.
I mean, the response was basically also a red flag. I did her dirty and I'm just trying to be nice to her now.
Oh, yeah. Sarah, where was I during this to tell you, hell no, H2O. Like, girl, you are no. What?
Yeah.
That is bad, Sarah. That makes me really upset. But
Well,
listen, I've had the
listen,
same
I don't
type of
want to be
stuff.
in that relationship anymore, so I'm
And
glad
you're
it
not gonna
happened.
be good old Brandon. At least he's not named Brendan. We're just gonna say his name is Brandon and not Brendan. Okay, so do you have any other red flags? I'm gonna think of one. Like maybe like that they went to jail would be a red flag. Like no, excuse me, prison.
Oh,
Big
God.
red flag. Excuse me. It wasn't jail, it was prison.
um, when their exes have blocked them on social media.
Oh Lord. Oh wait, when their ex is still living in their house and they had to move out, but they didn't really move out. They're living in the basement. And
Wait, what?
that was
Wait,
a whole thing.
wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Is this information that is new to me right
No, it's not
now?
new, but it was technically like all the stuff was moved to the basement, but then he was like living at, I think technically my house.
So
So
that
bad.
relationship was basically not quite over yet.
Or like at the lake house where he, yeah, like
Jeez
I don't
Louise.
know what the deal was. But yeah, who knows? How about if they have five different children from three different baby mamas? One of the baby mamas ended up, never mind, we won't talk about that. Yeah,
I'm
that's a red
waiting. No,
flag.
I'm waiting.
You want to hold the whole story? One of the baby mamas sent me, and I won't get into it, but she sent my.
Is this the same person? No.
No,
Okay,
different
that's what I
person.
thought.
No, different person. So I thought we were going through all the peeps.
No, we
Like,
are.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're just like throwing them out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So one guy, he was a really nice dude. He had like all these babies from lots of baby mamas, and one of the his baby mamas, his last recent baby mama, sent me. Well, so excuse me, hold on. One day I get a phone call from one of my really close friends, Mariella. I love you, and she's like, "Hey, Emily, you need to check your Facebook because." So and this girl sent me a text or a message because she knows the girl Mariella knows this guy that I was dating because we hung out together, and she's like, you need to check your message because this girl sent me a message saying, hey, can you please tell Emily to check her messages on Facebook? Because you know how on Facebook, if you first
You
of all, I don't
don't.
check my
Oh,
Facebook, but
good
second,
lord.
if you don't get if you don't aren't friends with the person, you get
Yes,
like a
it
follow
goes.
request or whatever,
Yeah, it
and it's like
goes.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it was way over there, so I can get that out and read it to you. It was basically telling me, I'm not going to read it. Should I read it?
You can read it if you want.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so she sends me this message that says, "Hey, exclamation point, not creeping. Just wanted to make sure we are both sleeping with." He says no and that you were a one-time thing, but I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to continue having a sexual relationship with him if you or any of the other women are as well. I hope you understand and don't think this is a weird message. It's happened before and I really don't want to fall for it again. Thank you. There's some like things in here. It looks like there might have been an emoji, but like they were replaced with like a square with a question mark inside.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
and it says, "Please, I can't have him break my heart again. Dot dot dot. I won't say anything or that I messaged you. I just need to know if he's telling me the truth." And then she sent me another one and said, "Definitely meant to say, just wanted to make sure we both are not." And also, this was all at like, this isn't 2016, by the way. 2016, so 16. That was 6 years ago. Oh my God, August 15th, 2016 at 5:07 a.m. And then
Damn, she was up early.
Yeah, 3:36 p.m. Well, she has like 100 fucking kids.
Are they his kids?
Some of them are. Two of them are. He is like twins with her, but apparently, I don't know. It's a whole.
Did you
thing.
reply?
Hell no. I didn't even. She's still in my message request. Like, no, I do. I really liked him, and I thought he was a good guy. But that to me is a red. That's a red flag.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I didn't tell him that, and I feel bad doing this now on the internet, but like, I didn't tell him that that happened because I didn't want to cause drama between him because that's his child's mother or his children's mother. Like, one, like, and I just told him, hey, it's not going to work out between us. Let them deal with it. And
I'm sorry. Why do you feel bad?
I don't feel bad
for not telling him. He was messing around on his baby mama.
He was not messing around on his baby mama. They were not together. So what do you think? You think I should have said something to her?
No, I'm not saying you should have responded to her at all. What you said to start this, whole last couple seconds of this conversation was you feel bad that you're saying this right now on the podcast as opposed to giving him any sort of explanation before.
The reason that I feel bad is because he has children with this girl, this woman, and I don't want their children to hear this. That's that, and because I don't want their relationship to suffer. Like if they have a mother father child relationship, I don't want their children, because like if you heard this from your parent about your parents,
I can understand that. I mean, you don't have to say his name or
nobody
anything
has
like
said
that.
any names, but like
Right.
you never know because
No.
people know who I am.
I mean,
and those people know who I am.
I understand what you're saying. I misinterpreted what you said about the feel bad. I thought you meant you felt bad that you were saying the reason why for the first time right now.
What do you mean the reason why?
You said you didn't give him a reason. All you said was it's not going to work out. I thought you meant that you felt bad because you're saying the reason for the very first time right now.
I mean that's the reason, but all I told him was like it's not going to work out between us, like, and that's all that really mattered at that point. And it's because I didn't want to mess up anything between him and his baby mama. And it's different when you have children with somebody, and I don't know what their relationship is, but all I know is that I don't want to be in between all that.
I totally agree.
And it doesn't matter if I were to get in between it doesn't matter. That's not going to change anything. Like usually if I were to say something and get in a fight with them or him or her or try to get in between it, it's just going to turn out crappy. Like it's not going to be good. I
don't think you mishandled it in any capacity.
Yeah. I just, that's what I felt like was the best situation at the time.
I think you handled it correctly.
Yeah. And he ended up actually, I think, and I don't know if I haven't seen him in a while, but like I think he ended up dating some other girl somewhere else for a little bit, and then I'm pretty sure he's back with his ex, the baby mama girl that sent me the messages.
Well, sounds like it all worked out.
Yeah. Worked out the way it needed to. So I wish you guys luck. You're a great guy.
No, on to the next for you.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yes, for sure. 100%. So.
On to the next for you, though.
On to the next. Yeah.
Gotta get on that maps, girl.
Oh, honey.
I know you don't want to put the time and effort into it, and I have totally been there, and I absolutely get it.
Will you swipe for me? Like, if I give you my account, will you just do it for me and, like,
Hell
set up my
yeah.
dates? Oh, my God. I would love it so much. But they would probably... The thing is that they would want to talk to you, and it wouldn't be me.
Oh, stop it.
And they'd be like, this isn't the right person. I'd be like...
We have the same sense of humor.
Sort of, but not really. We're different in a lot of ways, but we're also similar. I don't know.
We can think on it for you.
I wish that I could hire somebody to do that for me though.
You probably could. Let's get on the Google.
Yeah, but it's probably expensive as hell, and I'm not rich, so
all our money is going into the podcast.
Yeah, I would like to be rich. Please let me be rich one day, or honestly, I would like to make my own money, but I wouldn't hate it if I had a sponsor for life.
And by life sponsor, she means sugar daddy. But
no,
she doesn't want to have sex with you.
No, I will if we have sexual compatibility and it's like one of those things and we're like married and things like that, then yes. Also, I would like
They're
to...
They're not a life sponsor if you're married to them.
Yes, they are.
No.
They're still a life sponsor. If you don't have a job and like
they're your partner.
They're paying for you. Yeah.
It's not a life sponsor. You're married. They're your partner.
It's still a sponsor.
No.
I'm sorry, but when you're married, the people just say that. It's just like literally like a person like adopting a child. Same as a wife.
Stop it. You're wild. I can't with that.
Oh, no, I'm just
I do not co-sign.
Oh, okay. But, yeah. I don't know why. Why is it that, like, I can't, like, expand my circle to, like, a better circle of, like, money-wise? Like, I need my circle to go up and expand. I'm so glad my circle started where it is, because if you were like really poor...
Do you really want to be a socialite of Birmingham or something?
Hell yes!
No, God,
that would be so fun.
Absolutely not.
Oh my God.
I feel like the socialites of Birmingham are going to like fancy dinners and
Who the hell are they anyways?
And then to
Orlando? No, he's not a socialite. But I love you.
I love Orlando too.
I feel like that's who you were referring to, because we call them socialites because they're like all beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Who were you?
People.
Who the hell are the socialites of Birmingham? I don't even.
It was just a reference.
No, oh, okay. I was like, are there any? I don't even know who they are. Like,
no, you don't want to do that anyways. We literally like to wear athleisure and do exactly what we're doing right now.
Yeah, but so do the socialites. They like to wear athleisure. But more expensive and better like quality and like feels better. And they probably wear a new outfit every day. I just did like vocal fry. Have you ever done that before?
No, are you done?
No. Are you done?
Yeah.
Keep going. Vocal fry is the worst. I hope I don't do it. Do I do vocal fry?
No, you sing a lot during our episodes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Why don't you go ahead and sing your favorite karaoke song?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, so now that we have talked about red flags, why don't you tell me what you're looking for in your next relationship?
Do you really think that I'm looking for a next relationship? Why don't you tell me? Well, you've got one, but like, dang it. Why does it have to be me? So I don't know, because I'm not really looking for a next relationship.
I think that's okay, but like, if someone were to come along, what are the qualities that you're looking for in a partner?
Somebody that's easy to get along with. It's easy. Everything's easy. I don't have to work. I mean, I do want to work. I mean, I get it that relationships are work, but like I want it to be as easy as possible, and I don't want it to be fights all the time. I don't want us
What
to
are
be.
things that you consider to be easy about a relationship?
I mean, like how I get along with other people. I feel like I'm easygoing. I probably piss people off sometimes, but like I don't know. I want it to be easy, like fun, like us to get along and them to be like wanting to do the same things I want to do, and like us.
Which are?
Oh well, like go to Dave Matthews Band concerts. Um, just kidding.
That's not it.
Drink beer at the bar, drink wine. I also like to go to I like plants. I have 3 dogs and a cat. I would prefer I don't mind if the other person has a dog, but sometimes I look at and I think about like if the other person has a big dog and Cricket doesn't really like but like it would be fine if they got used to each other, but I would prefer to maybe either no dogs and they want dogs or like somebody that has like a small dog maybe. That's not a
A
deal
deal
breaker.
breaker.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not there's no deal breakers really at this point except for like there are some deal honestly at this point there's no deal breakers. There are deal breakers
Unless you've
when
gone to prison.
yeah, or some other thing. Like there's a lot of things that are deal breakers, but they're not like that type of deal breaker. You know what I mean? Like it's like a given deal breaker. So that and like I want them to understand that I work from home, and although I work from home, I it's not just because I work from home does not mean that I can do things for them like go run errands during the day, and like I actually have to do my job when I'm at
Great point.
home. Like there's a lot of people that think, "Oh, you work from home so you can take care of my kid." I'm like, "No. I
Right.
can't.
I
No,
totally
that is not
agree.
a thing. Like I'm sorry. I have a
Yeah.
job and I have to do it." Things like that. I don't know. I would like the person to be smart, like intelligent. Hopefully,
Can carry a conversation with you.
yes.
Can
Um,
have the hard conversations with you.
doesn't get offended when I say things that I say. Sometimes,
Non-reactive.
well, they should react a little bit, but like not offended.
Yeah, but not in a negative way,
Yeah,
I
and they
guess is what
shouldn't
I
like
meant.
get their. I don't know. Yeah, that like I am sometimes. I say what's on my mind, and I just like speak a lot. And I know my boss like tells me he's like you just like you're a direct communicator or something like that, and I'm like oh god I don't know if that's good.
I
um
mean, I feel like I'm a direct communicator, and I
you
look.
are like I don't know how you are with your job, but you are 100% a direct communicator. You are a whoa holy crap, like you are gonna tell people what you yeah. But
I mean, I think there's a way to be tactful about it, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I agree. I'm like that, but I think that in my like personal life, I've tried to be better about and with my working life, I've tried to be much better about not being a bitch, I guess. Anyways, guys, that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for being here. We had a great time. You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts. Give us a little like and a follow. If you like us. If not, like us anyways. You can also send us an email at thickafpodcast@gmail.com if you want to send us any comments or tell us what you think we should talk about, any ideas, suggestions, things like that. Thanks again, guys. See you next time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have to go.
I don't know why it's so good.